Yeah, safely home. Alex Wharf just wanted to double check that everything was all right with that bat as Miraz got the dive in. Not altogether dissimilar to the first run out. Again, it was Kurote in and around the action. This time he was having a throw against his body. The previous throw went to the non-striker's end, this time to the keeper. The last thing they'll need is another run out.
Yeah, they are in the phase of building this partnership, already 19, and they will want to continue. But this was a mix-up. They wanted to run, Mahmudullah sending him back, and then Medias and Miraj reaching out back. I think the throw was a little wayward, could have been a little bit tricky because his back initially was a little bit up in the air, I guess. But again, about Medias and Miraj, let's have a look at the throw where it was. Just a little wayward, right? So Gurbaz had to collect it and then bring it back out to the stumps. Could have been trickier had it been a direct onto the stump throw.
The big difference, Kurote throwing with his body weight in the previous run out. This time had to throw against it and wasn't able to get it accurate enough. 21 have been bowled, it's 92 for 4.
گروپ کمپانی‌های تولیدی و خدمات برق‌رسانی پسران غلام نبی نور لیمیتد بزرگترین تولید کننده و وارد کننده تجهیزات ولتاژ بلند برق با داشتن بیش از 2 دهه تجربه کاری در راستای پیشرفت صنعت در افغانستان فعالیت داشته این شرکت با شعار معیار کیفیت تعهد و تخصص خدمات ارائه نموده است تولید کننده پایه‌های برق پنل بردها برق کمپکت استیشن‌های برق ترانسفرمرهای برق و غیره تجهیزات برقی و همچنان اجرا کننده سبستیشن.
Straight to the man. Afghanistan, who struggled in that first 10 with their fielding and just picked things up notably. And they've silenced what is an incredibly strong Bangladeshi crowd that has come in, probably outnumbering the Afghan fans right now, maybe 3 or 4 to 1. Incredible numbers, aren't they, for a Monday afternoon coming in. And the atmosphere, it's been raucous, isn't it? You always expect it to be intense here at Sharjah, but this entire series has been really memorable. The first time Bangladesh have been back in Sharjah in a long time. They created a buzzing atmosphere and plenty of Afghan colour too. It's a packed house up there on that far side.
Why shouldn't it be? It's a decider. Both teams have won one match. This is beautifully played. This is actually so well played for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Mahmudullah, who cannot stretch probably himself so much, but gets this one into his arc.
It's got them roaring again, hasn't it? Full of colour. The red and green of Bangladesh. Just the wrong line. First boundary off Kurote. He's a clever bowler because he just keeps things very tight, very flat through the air. That time the wrong line. Back on the money here. Keep producing spinners, don't they, Afghanistan?
Talking to the under-19 coach, you'd be impressed with the quality of spin in the pipeline. End of the over. Not a bad one for Bangladesh. 5 coming off it. 97-4.
فقیر ستیل شپته ګریډ څخه تر 15 پورې ګول سیخ تولیدوي چې د نړیوال ASTM 615 سټنډرډ سره برابر ده. فقیر ستیل د کیفیت او ځواک سمبول.
This is something we were talking about earlier. These are the figures from the 2 ODIs, Ahmed. Huge disparity. There's always generally going to be a preference, isn't there, for the spinners for Afghanistan. Have a look at this. This is an angle. You can think of left spinners that come through and around. I thought Rashid Khan bowled brilliantly around the wicket to the left-handers. Now take a look at this. You don't see this altogether too often. Right arm leg spin. through and over the wicket. Contradicts everything you'll think of as a leg spinner, but Rashid Khan is a magician. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, interesting. It's just to see if you can add an extra mystery to his spin attack.
Now, just to be clear, this is not an ambidextrous Rashid Khan. He's not bowling left arm here. You might be thinking at the top of his run-up he's going to. And now he'll come back over the wicket. I think he might have done it once or twice before, but it's very, very rare. Right arm through and over. Now the change of angle, back to right arm over. He is one of the great entertainers and stars of our game, Rashid Khan. You cannot help but love watching him bowl, watching him field, watching him bat.
Yeah, this has been yet another impressive over from Rashid Khan. Only one coming off it into his last ball. He's given away only 14 runs into his 5th over, finishing off nicely, taking 1 wicket, and that too of 33. Desperately looking for a breakthrough once again, trying that unorthodox around the wicket action. It is to play with the mind of the batter. Almost a catch back into the hands of Rashid Khan. End of the over, this 2 coming off it, 99 for 4 Bangladesh.
پریزما ځانګړی او د لوړ کیفیت لرونکی جوس. پریزما د افغانستان په کچه لومړی درجه جوس. نړیوال معیار هیوادنی تولید. پریزما د افغانستان کرکټ ملي لوبډلې د بریا په هیله.
Six bowlers used thus far. No Gulbari Naib today. Yet anyway, we're going to see a heavy diet of spin, I suspect, through these middle overs. We saw those numbers earlier, Ahmed. They just haven't been able to find a way, Bangladesh, in the second power play, in these middle overs, to score with any fluency against the Afghan spinners. They've also lost plenty of wickets to them. 7 in the last game. All went to the spinners, and today they're back amongst the wickets. Nabi with 1, and Rashid Khan 2. Should be at least a couple. A piece of fielding will keep it to 2.
Yeah, the ground fielding of Afghanistan today has been absolutely phenomenal. They haven't given away anything. 100 up for Bangladesh with that beautiful shot. Talk about the ground fielding, talk about the spirited team of Afghanistan bouncing back nicely and taking 2 wickets in each phase of 10 overs into the 3rd phase of 10 overs. Bangladesh doing nicely. This partnership taking along. Almost an edge, beautifully bowled by Nangyal Kharote. But how good this partnership is. This could be crucial into this final match, the 3 ODI series.
And a bit of turn. See the reaction from Mahmudullah, knows it's a good one. Over pitch this time. The partnership isn't doing anything quickly. It's coming at a strike rate just a shade over 50. Here's that sharp turn. Back on the money again. Problem is, if you look at who's to come, you would imagine these two are going to play a critical role. Javagal Ali into his 2nd ODI. He'll be someone who'll look to probably get that run rate moving. So too will Mahmudullah with a stroke like that. It's an outstanding piece of batting, hitting with the spin, getting to the pitch of the ball, gets 4, ends the 24th, 105 for 4.
فقیري سټیل شپېته ګریډ څخه تر 15 پورې ګل سیخ تولیدوي چې سټنډرډ سره برابره ده. فقیري سټیل د کیفیت او ځواک سمبول.
three players who played more ODI cricket for Bangladesh than Mahmudullah. It's Tamim Iqbal, Akib Al-Hassan and Mushfiqur Rahim, who've been ruled out. But the last thing that Bangladesh need ahead of this busy period that they have building up to the Champions Trophy is him to be injured. So Gazanfer's got that mystery to his spin. How inspired will he be by someone like Rashid Khan? No, he's a different kind of bowler. Look at the innovation here in the previous Khan over.
Yeah, he's been bowling over the wicket, and then in the 23rd over we saw that he's actually brought a change into his action, coming around the wicket and then again over the wicket, just trying to do the different things, playing with the mind of the batter, just trying to see if he can bring into the over something additional. Now earlier on, Gazanfer in the first ODI was the master stroke from the skipper. This time around he's been brought in earlier. Last two ODIs we saw he was brought in after the 30 overs into a second spell, but this time because of the wickets have been falling in partnership building, the skipper is doing everything to see how he can break this partnership, which is looking good for Bangladesh now. 39 already of 61 balls.
The thing I just love about Rashid Khan is the entertainment factor. He's actually still bowled over the wicket all those balls, but it's that kind of change of angle. In these middle overs, it's just trying to do something different to disrupt the flow of the two batters. Didn't create a wicket this time. It certainly poses lots and lots of questions. It gets us to the halfway stage of the first innings. 112 for 4.
پریزما ځانګړی او د لوړ کیفیت لرونکی جوس پریزما د افغانستان په کچه لومړی درجه جوس نړیوال معیار هیوادنی تولید پریزما د افغانستان کرکټ ملي لوبډلې د بریا په هیله
partnership developing. 41 of 63 after losing the fourth wicket when the score was 72. 4 wickets in quick succession, then a partnership, good understanding between the two senior players. How do you see the development of this innings so far, Athar Ali Khan?
Hello, Devendra. Hello, everybody. I think Bangladesh will need to realize the fact that the half stage they put on 112 with that single 113 on the board. It's a good partnership. It's a good fight back. They're trying to rebuild. Important that these two continue in the same fashion for another maybe 10 or so overs.
Karoche into 7 over, none for 22. He has been accurate throughout the tournament once again. Bowling good line and length, bowling at good pace as well. Nicely driven once again. He's bringing the batter on the front foot. What score Bangladesh should be looking at from this situation of 113 for 4?
Well, if this partnership continues, because we know that Bangladesh has a couple of batters who can come play some big shots. Javagal, remember, on debut played that cameo of 37. Nasu Mohammed also chipped in with a very important 20-odd, and got 25 of 24 to be exact. So these two continue, and then the others chip in. So maybe something close to 200, quick single taken. So it all depends how this partnership goes on. It's 43 of 67 at the moment, Devendra. The important thing is whether they can continue to bat for another maybe 10 or so overs and then set themselves up nicely.
Bit of hesitation. Strong throw from Rashid Khan. One thing that has been outstanding in this partnership, running between the wicket, strike rotation. Nicely turned away on the onside. Another single accrued. 26 overs gone. Bangladesh making a steady progress in the batting department. 116 for 4.
د افغان ټیلیکام ډیجیټل ټلیفونونه د روښانه غږ کنفرانس کال وړتیا ارزانه بیې او په یو وخت په یو ټلیفون کې د سوچ شمېر فعالولو د ظرفیت په لرلو سره ستاسې د کورونو او دفترونو لپاره غوره انتخاب دی. د غږیزو او ویډیويي اړیکو لګښت یې یو شان دی. برېښنا او انټرنټ ته اړتیا نه لري. تر 100 مترو پورې د ځانګړي سیټ په واسطه پرته له لاین څخه کار کوي. اوس نوې غږیزې کڅوړې 1500 دقیقې اړیکه ډیجیټل او سلام شبکې ته او 4 دقیقې ټولو شبکو ته په 1500 افغانۍ. 10 دقیقې اړیکه ډیجیټل او سلام شبکې ته او 200 دقیقې ټولو شبکو ته په 300 افغانۍ. 500 دقیقې اړیکه ډیجیټل او سلام شبکې ته او 100 دقیقې ټولو شبکو ته په 150 افغانۍ.
افغان ټیلیکام یوازینی بشپړ ملي مخابراتي شرکت.
Captain to provide a breakthrough from the far end. Mid-wicket patrolling on the boundary, long on the boundary on the onside, and on the point on the boundary on the offside. Sharp turn, but down the leg side.
22 singles and 5 fours in this partnership of 45. So they understood the fact that they cannot really go and try to play shots, big shots, even though knowing that they have lost 4 wickets. So it's a good partnership. It's a partnership with a little bit of more responsibility. Emirates playing his 101th international, also the skipper for the very first time, has shouldered that responsibility. We've seen it in the past, but getting set, but then throwing it away. They cannot afford to do this now.
Excellent delivery. He's using the crease beautifully. He's wearing his face as well. Mohammad Nabi, possibly in the final outing here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Keeps changing his length. He's knocking it down the ground. Another easy single.
Yeah, good to see them playing with the spin and down the ground towards the long on area, the vacant area, just to release some sort of pressure. Yes, the boundaries are not coming in regular intervals, but if they keep on rotating the strike, it also releases some sort of pressure.
Goes for the Federalists, getting it fine. Scoop stroke. Should be back for 2. Some innovation, trying to find different areas to score runs off Nabi.
Yeah, he's looking comfortable now, isn't he, Mahmudullah? After that injury, running hard, taking few chances. Again, a little bit cheeky. Good innovation, as you rightly pointed out. A couple of good runs for Bangladesh. The partnership now 49.
Nabi with loads of experience has got great control over his line and lengths and also the variations that he's bowling at the moment. Into his 3rd over, 1 for 12 already. He's waiting on the back foot. He defends. 27 overs gone. 121 for 4 Bangladesh.
پریزما ځانګړی او د لوړ کیفیت لرونکی جوس. پریزما د افغانستان په کچه لومړی درجه جوس. نړیوال معیار، هیوادنی تولید. پریزما د افغانستان کرکټ ملي لوبډلې د بریا په هیله.
Well, they go at the rate of current rate 224, which won't be enough for beautiful sights of Afghanistan. It's a beautiful country. Greenery, mountainous fields, cultivation, farming, cricket everywhere on top of the mountains and dusty fields. Construction across Afghanistan. Such a beautiful country to visit. Hospitality, food, greenery, mountains, it has everything to look for as a tourist, to look for as a cricketer as well, to understand the culture of Afghan people. They are hospitable people, and once you go to Afghanistan, you want to go there again and again. Farooq into the attack, none for 18, looking for redemption in his bowling. Starts with the slow delivery.
I think as a pacer, you would also need to look how the surface has behaved. If you're bowling with good speed, if the ball coming nicely onto the bat, it's easier for batters. to play shots. But once the spinners came on, you could see the slowness of the surface. So taking the pace of the ball will be key for Afghanistan bowlers and also key for Bangladesh seamers when they come on to bowl.
Miraj 33 of 60, sedate innings, but good one so far. He's altering his length on that occasion, good pace, 131. So he's varying his pace. They've got plenty of options. Particularly Gulbadi Naik can be threatening on these kind of pitches where the ball is gripping for the fast bowlers. That was a quick delivery. Four spinners, four different types of spinners for Afghanistan, and Farooqi and Izatullah in pace bowling department. Gets it fine, finally controlling on the boundary. Sense of desperation is stroke making in this over particularly. Going on nicely against the spinners, the two batters.
Yeah, with that single the 50 partnership on for Bangladesh. Yeah, he's been a little bit off colour. Remember, very expensive in that last match in the second ODI when he went for plenty. Was like Farooqi, none for 69 in 7 overs.
Once again taking the pace off, once again hesitation, takes a single. A bullet arm but missing the stance on the way through.
That's the partnership taking the responsibility. 51 of 79. Yes, it has taken time, but more importantly they have stayed together, because the last wicket fell at the score of 72. Since then they've added 51 of 79. It's a good partnership, but it has to get better. With Bangladesh thinking of putting up a challenging total.
So should they be thinking about making gradual progression, a conscious effort to hit boundary from the over? Nicely timed, just a single. Singles are coming, but not the boundaries. Epslat Cup, Afghanistan versus Bangladesh series, 3 one-day internationals here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's a historic series given the fact that Bangladesh have come after 29 years to participate in one-day event. 1-1 at the moment. Who will be victorious? Atar Ali Khan?
Time will tell.
4 singles from the over, 28 gone. Bangladesh 1 try for 4.
آیا به دنبال انتقال اموالتان از یک مسیر امن هستید؟ آریانا کارگو امن‌ترین مسیر را برای شما فراهم ساخته. با آریانا کارگو هر چیزی که برایتان ارزشمند است با سرعت و امنیت دست عزیزانتان برسانید. فقیری استیل تولید کننده سیخ گل گرید 60 الی 75 مطابق با استاندارد بین المللی ASTM 615. فقیری استیل نماد کیفیت و استحکام.
Bangladesh, after initial stutter, building well. Good partnership developing between Miraj and Mahmudullah. 53 of 81 is steadying the ship from that mini collapse after bright start in the first 9 overs. Maybe to continue, another single down the ground. So his strike rotation was crucial, just getting some edges as well along the way. Some innovations, getting different angles. The ball is turning and gripping, so not that easy, but some lovely strokes. Excellent use of feet from Mahmudullah on that occasion. 2 batters who play spin really well from Bangladesh's perspective. Bowling slow through the air at the speed of 83.8 km/h, different from other spinners who bowl quickly in the vicinity of 90. Plays with the turn, another single.
Yeah, Bangladesh will be hoping to do this for the next maybe a few more overs. You don't want to take any unnecessary risk or any chances, because if it doesn't come off, then you'll be really hoping that you didn't try. But if you get out at this stage of the game, a new batter comes in. There's still a long way to go. This is the 29th over. 21 more overs to be bowled. I think that's exactly what they would be hoping for, to play 50 overs.
Wants another single. Good understanding. When it comes to converting singles or taking singles, they've been spot on in this partnership, Mahmudullah and Miraj.
Yes, soft hands, really playing it late and with softer hands. The ball not really going towards the fielder, and good understanding, good eye contact.
Nicely turned away in the onside. Singles coming easy at the moment for Bangladesh. 29 overs bowled. It's 129 for Bangladesh.
آیا ستاسې اجناس ټاکلي انداز ته په وخت نه رسیږي؟ آیا د توکو په لیږد مو ډېرې پیسې مصرفیږي؟ آیا په خارج کې مو دوستان د توکو د ناسمو رسیدو له امله خوابدي دي؟ ستاسې د هرې ستونزې حل یوازې له آریانا کارګو سره دی، د تضمین، سرعت او کیفیت نوم.
Miraj 37, approaching his half century. Mahmudullah 26 of 35. Good maturity in this partnership. Afghanistan is searching for wicket. They want to break this partnership. Izatullah has been introduced. Fazil Farooqi.
Yeah, he continues and he beats the bat. Beats the outside part of the bat of Madison Miraj. Coming round the wicket. Yeah, again the feet planted, neither going back or front. Look at his feet movement. You know, he's just planted his boat, no movement whatsoever. A good delivery from Fazil Farooqi.
Loads of experience bowling in the death overs. This is the middle stage of the innings, but captain wants a wicket from Fazil Farooqi. Bit off colour in the previous game, conceding 69 in 7 overs. Was wavered in the first spell as well today. Just going wide of the crease. It's holding its line, straightening up.
A decent pace also, 133, but it just looks like that he's rolling the fingers over. Just like Mustafizur Rahman, not with the sort of release that he has, Fizz. Something that the seamers will be looking to do, especially on the surface.
Search continues for his first wicket in the series. Another single taken. Yet to find a wicket in the series for Fazil Farooqi. Mustafizur was fantastic in the first match. Today spraying around the ball, bowling in different lengths as well. Not successful in getting the wicket. Plenty of boundaries of his bowling.
The batting strike that increases if it's in the slot. There you go, 152 batting strike rate. That's where the batters have picked because probably a little bit too full on that occasion. He's gone for 23 in his 5th over now.
Excellent delivery, just holding its line. It's a good comeback delivery from Fazil Farooqi, 135 clicks.
It's turning out to be a good over. He's only conceded a single and gone past the bat couple of occasions. On both occasions, one was Madison Miraj. This time, Mahmudullah just trying to guide it on the offside to that vacant third area. Beats the bat.
He's bowling with the cross seam. He's bowling rapidly here. So plenty of boundaries of his bowling initially because he's a swing bowler. He pitches the ball up to get the nick. attacking distance this time round, continuing to maintain good pace. Crafty bowler.
Excellent over so far from Fazlak Farooqi, and he would need to finish off nicely here. He's only conceded a single and he's applied the pressure, especially in this over.
Captain Hashmat has been looking for a wicket for quite some time. This is going to be wicket-taking delivery. Rashid at mid-on, captain at mid-off position. Well, wants a change in field, asking the fieldsman on the boundary to go slightly finer there at the square position. What's on offer? Excellent delivery, attacking distance, just a single from the over, 30 gone, 130 for 4, Bangladesh.
آیا غواړئ چې د موبایل بیټرۍ هیلث یا پاور مود د 100% نه ژر راښکته نشي؟ نو شاهین چارجر کیبل پاور بانک تاسو ته ډاډ ورکوي چې تر شپږو میاشتو پورې به ستاسو بیټرۍ پاور یا هیلث په خپل ځای 100% خوندي وي. نور د اړینې او قیمتي ډیټا له لاسه ورکولو اندېښنه مه کوئ. د شاهین فلش او میموري کارت چې 15 کاله زمانه لري ستاسو اړینه او قیمتي ډیټا له هر ډول ویروس څخه خوندي ساتي او د افغانستان په ټولو ولایاتو کې د شاهین چارجر کیبل پاور بانک ترلاسه کولی شئ. پاته موبایل سنټر د ریوم پور د دوکان نمبر A240 او 215.
Bangladesh rising to the occasion through Miraz and Mahmudullah. What a good partnership, 58 of 93. Got to say Afghanistan probably a strike or two away from making it more tough for Bangladesh. So this game, this innings is on knife's edge. Who will blink first? So far so good for Mahmudullah and Miraz. Miraz captaining his side, and it's been a gutsy performance.
Yeah, we saw in here first 10 overs and then the other 10 overs, 2 wickets coming each. But then in the last 10 overs, Bangladesh have not given away any wickets. Plus, they have put together a good-looking 58-run partnership. A wicket, where from can Afghanistan get it? Because we did see the skipper desperate for wicket, brought in Hassan for early on. Rashid bowled 5 overs. Maybe he should have continued and finished his quota, because it's very important that you break this partnership. This can be a game-changing partnership.
Lovely boy, keep good, boys.
One way of earning a wicket is by applying pressure, like Farooqi's last over, just 1 run conceded, and I think Nabi has got to follow the egg, make sure that there are no easy runs for Miraz and Mahmudullah. He bowled such a good line from that off-stump area, and so he's got to just continue to peg away.
Yeah, and another way is to do the bluff, or sometime ask the batter to try his chances. We see no fielder down at the long off region. The fielder is inside the circle. That is one way, asking him to come down the track, try and hit, and in the process create that opportunity. We saw in the first ODI, Nabi playing a bluff against Shanto, putting 2 fielders in the slip. I asked him in the interview, he said, Rahmat Shah told me to do that, and then all of a sudden he went for his sweep shot, got into the short fine leg. But it looks like for Miraj and Mahmudullah, it's ice in their wings. They're not getting excited. They are putting together this partnership. They know the value of wickets in the bank in the later part of the innings. It's been 41 deliveries since the last, 41 balls since the last boundary has been hit. Well, this has been a maiden over from Mohammad Nabi after 31, 134.
پریزما ځانګړی او د لوړ کیفیت لرونکی جوس. پریزما د افغانستان په کچه لومړی درجه جوس، نړیوال معیار، هیوادنی تولید. پریزما د افغانستان کرکټ ملي لوبډلې د بریا په هیله.
The pattern will continue for Afghanistan. Farooqi Nabi combination, couple of tight overs. A lot of friendship in the aisles. Thank God for that.
Thank God. Give us the context.
I mean, it's all friendly banter which is needed. It's an important game for the teams. It's a much more important game for the fans. And once again, we see loads of Bangladeshi fans that have come in and supporting Bangladesh. They do that all over the world. Large-hearted fans. Irrespective of the results, they're out there to G them up. Good batting from Mahmudullah. Remember, he was struggling with a little bit of a back stretch, and normally he would like to just be aggressive than what he has been so far, but he's played the situation. He wants this partnership to grow, and it's a 58-run partnership that has sort of calmed the nerves of the dugout. I'm sure it would have, and given Bangladesh an excellent chance to maybe now get to a 200 score.
Yeah, the experience has certainly come into play, and talk about the commitment. Still out there in the middle, alongside the skipper Medias and Miraj. This is what they have been doing. Tickling around. This is quick run taken, and they will comfortably complete it. So there has been good running between the wicket in this partnership. There's been a few aggressive shots as well, putting together a nice partnership. Fazal Faruqi, he was the player of the series in that 3 matches played in Bangladesh, took 8 wickets, and here he's still struggling to get his first from who's who to who's that.
Yeah, this game, as we say and have seen, is a great leveler. So you learn when you're upwardly mobile, you learn when you're down and out. Cut shot, and that's beautifully placed. He's mentally very strong, and he's playing a very good hand here.
Yeah, this was a welcome boundary. 45 deliveries before that, no boundary. So finishes off, gets the width on offer. Mahmudullah plays it nicely onto the back foot. Watches the ball and guides it nicely for a boundary. Talks about his composure. He's feeling that he's settled nicely in there.
Stroked a great 100 against South Africa in one of the World Cup games. Plays pace well, and proved a point in that innings against short pitch bowling. That set up just about perfectly for him to play that cut shot.
Now getting the momentum back after a good 2 overs early on from Fazal Faruqi, followed by a maiden by Muhammad Nabi. Understanding the importance of runs on the board. One thing is to stay out there in the middle. The other thing is to score runs as well. Already 7 runs coming off this over. They've done their homework right. Steadied the bowler, steadied the game. The plan would be to stay as long as you can, to try and give the opportunity for Jakir early, and then later on to Nasir Mohammed, who showed to us that they can hit big. You don't know, 220 and more can be very challenging on this track.
Four down for 137.
آیا ستاسې اجناس ټاکلي ادرس ته په وخت نه رسیږي؟ آیا د توکو په لیږد مو ډېرې پیسې مصرفیږي؟ آیا په خارج کې مو دوستان د توکو د ناسمو رسیدو له امله خوابدي دي؟ ستاسې د هرې ستونزې حل یوازې له آریانا کارګو سره دی، د تضمین، سرعت او کیفیت نوم.
It's a fascinating battle. Both teams jostling for position. At this stage, Bangladesh probably slightly ahead. The ball is gripping, it's spinning, and they've maintained a bit of calmness through this partnership. I think that's one thing that Bangladesh have done so well from the last game to here. Just occupy the crease and not worry about the strike rate. It's all about playing the 50 overs and allowing the big hitters to come in the last part of the innings and feature heavily.
It's about taking calculated risks as well. Hit their shots whenever they've got their opportunity, ball into the arc and have been cashed out. But rightly said, you want to stay there, occupy the crease is the way to go about it. For Afghanistan, they need to just keep putting the pressure on. I wonder in these conditions how handy can be Gulbadin Naib, who's playing as an all-rounder. He hasn't been introduced yet. Sometimes you bring in a different bowler, all of a sudden the batters start thinking maybe they have an opportunity, an edge to capitalize on that.
Just feel this is a pitch where you can get more value out of spin than pacers or medium pacers. The ball is turning and they've been ultra cautious against Nabi. That's the second consecutive over that they've not really tried to do something different. It's all about safety first from Miraz and Mahmudullah. That field has been rather busy at short mid-wicket. You see the keeper there shouting, that's the second maiden over, just a ball left.